Hello everybody and welcome to another Vintage Fans and More video review brought to you today by the Atlas division at Matthews Fan Company. First and foremost, today you're going to notice a difference in the audio of this video. Full disclosure, I would like to update all of my equipment again, but it's not in the cards right now. So in the meantime, with the frequency of video reviews that I'm doing, I at least wanted to try to find a way to upgrade the sound quality to some extent. So I'm trying a microphone with a separate input. Things may not go perfectly on this first try. I appreciate your patience as I figure out how this is all going to work. Now jumping back to the topic at hand, if you are a regular Vintage Fans and More viewer, you have seen multiple Atlas and Matthews products represented here before, but I have not done an in-depth review like this for any of their products so far. So today I'm thrilled to be introducing you to the Super Janet. I've been provided with the 60-inch model. This fan is one of the latest additions to the Atlas lineup and already one of my favorites. I absolutely fell in love with it the first time I saw it depicted. Matthews and Atlas aren't in the process of constantly launching new products, so it's very exciting when they do come out with something new. What I love about these particular products is that they're very flexible and transitional. They're very current designs, but at the same time they're timeless. You can put fans like the Irene and Super Janet into any space and they're going to look fantastic. The multiple options of size, finish, and blades within the same family make them very flexible. You can really suit these models to fit any of your specific needs. There is just so much thought and personalization that goes into these fans. The attention to detail is immaculate. So with introductions out of the way, let's head into those technical details. Super Janet is available in 3 sizes, 42-inch, 52-inch, or the 60-inch, which I have here. It's available in 4 standard finishes: gloss white, matte black, textured bronze, and the brushed nickel as shown on my fan. Super Janet is damp location rated for all finishes. There are 2 blade options available, either walnut or the barnwood, which is shown on my fan. Included with the Super Janet is a wireless wall mount control as well as a handheld remote control. Both control the fan's 6 speeds, reverse function, and light dimming function as well. This is one thing that does set Atlas apart from some of the others. They include both the wall and handheld controls. With most, you get just the handheld control or just the wall control, and any accessory controls must be purchased separately. At the higher price point that Matthews and Atlas products retail at, I appreciate the fact that they include both controls. Integrated with the Super Janet is an 18-watt dimmable LED light. The color temperature of the light kit is listed at 2776 Kelvin, so definitely on the warmer side of the spectrum, and the color rendering index is listed at 94. Anything with a CRI above 90 is considered excellent, so this fan does present a great light option. As with a lot of these integrated downlights, the light is directed very much downward. You don't get much dispersion out into the space. Just something to keep in mind. You may want to pair it with some can lights or other accent lighting to complete your lighting design. Inside the Super Janet is the typical Atlas DC motor. These motors are particularly small but pack a great punch. The 60-inch Super Janet moves 6,495 cubic feet of air per minute at high speed. Now, I've been talking about the recent changes in the CFM standards throughout my recent review videos. Atlas is one of the companies still choosing to publish their high-speed CFM numbers. The new Energy Guide standard, which averages high and low-speed CFM readings, puts the Super Janet at 4,525 CFM. So once again, you can see some comparison and where the numbers are shifting. Both readings put this fan in a very good air movement category. I've moved over and put the fan on low speed. It does have a nice low speed. You guys know that I'm a fan of very aesthetic, low speeds. I could always take slower with a great many of the fans that I review, but I do really like this particular low speed. Right now it is providing a very nice whisper of gentle air movement. I think the range of speeds really is optimal for providing any level of comfort. Now, I set up to receive this fan with Chuck Matthews himself while I was attending Light Ovation. I was a little bit torn on what size I wanted to review because I really like the look of the 42-inch version of this fan, but I also already have a few 42-inch Atlas products, so I also wanted to choose something different. Chuck pointed out that the 60-inch version of the Super Janet is unique in that it's a large fan, but it doesn't have an overwhelming presence. The smaller size of the motor inside allows for a very sleek and minimalist housing design. The very narrow housing design shapes like on the Super Janet have been coming into greater popularity lately. I think it's great because it allows you to step up a size with your fan, make a greater design impact. You also get the bonus of a little extra air movement, but the fan itself doesn't take over the space. The flexibility of this model in sizes and finishes allows you to really get the perfect fit for your space. Now I've moved up to high speed and this fan does not lack in performance. It also is surprisingly quiet for the amount of air that it's moving. The blades produce a slight whistling noise at high speed, but beyond that, this fan would be perfect for a bedroom or anywhere you're looking for quiet performance. I also want to take a moment to note and appreciate the ingenious way that the downrod mounts to this fan. An installation video is coming for this model and you'll see it there, but what they've done is conceal the downrod coupler within the upper housing. The downrod actually extends into the housing, which eliminates all unsightly couplers and adapters and covers which would otherwise be visible. It takes a little bit more time to assemble, but the visual impact that little detail makes is absolutely incredible. It is such a seamless design, even down to how the blades fasten to the motor. Since the fasteners are somewhat visible from below due to the way the blades are pitched, there was really an effort to make sure all the screws and mounting parts looked beautiful from all angles. Now is where I'm going to throw you to the action clips so that you can see the Super Janet in greater detail. Super Janet has moved in as one of my absolute favorite new products. The attention to detail, the flexibility of design, and the commitment to quality from Atlas are all reasons to look at the Super Janet. I love that the Atlas brand tends to play in one kind of specific area of design, but they're continually expanding and building upon it. This is the kind of design innovation that continually drives the industry to bigger and better places. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe before you leave. You can find both Matthews Fan Company and myself all across social media. As usual, all of those links will be in the description. A huge thank you to both Atlas and Matthews Fan Companies and Chuck Matthews himself for making today's video possible. Thank you all for watching today, and I will see you next time. Click left for another Atlas fan video, or click right for my entire Matthews and Atlas playlist.